Hey guys, Adam here from the Tint Academy. Thank you for joining us today. So we started a few minutes late, but we're going to jump right into it here. I know it's just on the Christmas holidays, going into New Year here, so everybody's kind of a little slow at getting logged in and what day it was. Like I totally forgot it was Sunday on Chris was on Sunday. This kind of threw my whole week off a little bit as well, just like everybody else. So today, if you're on this webinar, we're going to talk about tint, wrap, and detail business mastery, how to gain more customers. Now, a lot of guys are emailing us, texting us, asking how to get more clients. It is the holidays, it is a little bit slower time of year, but it doesn't mean that you need to be slow in your business. This time of year is a great year to get a lot of appointments and a lot of bookings, and we're going to show you how to actually do that. We're going to give you the blueprint of what steps that you can make to get those appointments. Now, we're not going too deep into the marketing and the strategies. This is kind of more of an overview of what you can do, and it creates more of an accounting, and that you guys can look at what you're currently doing in your marketing and if you're forgetting anything that you could be doing in your business to get more customers. Everything in here is what we talked about in the past, and it's just a review. I know everybody gets really busy, they forget to do stuff, so we're gonna give you some worksheets and stuff like that so you guys can get busier. If you follow these strategies, you will get busier. For the last 2 weeks, we've taken 3 businesses and implemented every strategy that we'll talk about. I'm going to show you kind of like those real results of how they got those appointments. So make sure you guys have a piece of paper, or you're recording this. I'm recording this as well, just to make notes of what you're doing. Now, if you ever need to get a hold of us, here's our contact information. This is my personal email address and our business phone number. If you want to get a hold of us, if you have questions, we're always here to kind of help you guys out. Now, we took these exact strategies that we're going to show you, and these are the results that we got. So we've had 3 companies here: Tint Bros, Niagara Coyote, and Titan Tints. Are all 3 separate companies that are based. One's in Toronto, one's in Hamilton, and one's in Niagara. So these strategies will work no matter where you're at. So these are the 5 strategies we're going to give you to do that. Now we're going to talk about exactly how to lay out those strategies to get more clients. So you can see that in the last 2 weeks, now these are all based on car bookings, full sedans and trucks for window tinting and detailing. These are the results that we got with these 3 companies using these strategies. Now, before we go on any further, we're going to talk about auto gift cards. So one of the reasons why we're doing these webinars, so last week we did a residential webinar. Next week we're doing a ceramic coating webinar, which is going to be really popular. We had a lot of people register for it. These webinars, we want to do 1 a week and cover about 20 minutes, half an hour, just to keep you fresh in your business, just to keep your ideas and everything there, that you're not stuck working alone in your business, that we're going to give you that information that you can take immediately and right away. Now, funny enough, we have so many emails of people that want to get busier in their businesses, but this is one of the least registered for webinars, which I thought was really interesting because everybody's looking to get more customers, but they want to put that work in. So everything I'm going to teach you here is going to be based on that you guys can do immediately. So anything I'm going to show you, you can take this, implement it right away, and start getting bookings. I was really shocked that we always get emails that people want to get more customers. They don't know why they're getting customers. They don't know what's going on. But they don't attend a simple 20-minute, half-hour webinar, which is very basic, but can get you guys a lot busier. They want to do the residential. They want to do the ceramic coating, but your skills are great, but running your business to make money is even a lot better to doing that. So in this webinar, we're going to talk about the marketing. So we're going to refer to it as fishing pools. One of the biggest common mistakes that I see is that everybody that emails me that asks how to get more customers and what they're doing wrong, they typically only are doing one avenue of marketing. Marketing and getting customers is like fishing pools. You can fish with 1 pool, or you can fish with 6 or 7 pools. You want to have enough pools or enough lines in the water at all times. You never know what's going to bite. You never know what's going to work. Stuff works differently at different times. So we always suggest to have between 5 and 6 fishing lines in the water. A lot of times guys say they have ads out, they're doing this, but they have one simple Facebook Marketplace ad, which we're going to talk about, doesn't really work right now, and you're complaining you're not getting enough business. We're going to show you about 7 different poles that you can use so you can drop lines in the water to honestly keep getting customers. We also want you to always be marketing. Never Never turn off your marketing. Consistently market, even if you're fully booked. You should always be marketing and have a backlog of customers ready for your services. Secondly, is the follow up. Now, this is besides not having enough fishing lines in the water. The follow up is what kills most businesses. You need to consistently follow up. A lot of times when a customer emails, calls, or texts for a quote, they're not looking to book. They're just kind of dipping their toe in the water and seeing what's going on. Every week, I have my staff follow up with a minimum of 20 customers that have contacted us in the past. So we did this yesterday. We're going to talk about it in the next couple of slides. We sent out 20 text messages yesterday to customers that emailed and texted us on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And yes, we did get emails on Christmas Day just to follow up. Out of those 20 bookings, we booked, I think, about 9 or 10 bookings across Hamilton just by following up. Because a lot of people, they're kind of bored, they're stuck in the snow. They weren't ready to quite book yet because they weren't sure how Chris was going to pan out. We followed up, we got that booking. In this one, look at online and offline marketing strategies as well. Okay, so like we talked about, marketing equals fishing pools. If you only have one fishing pool in the water, you're not going to catch as many fish. We suggest have 5 different marketing pools in the water at all times. Next, follow-up is key. So 8 out of 10 times, a prospect won't book when they receive a quote. Tinting, detailing, and wrapping isn't front of their mind. They're just looking around for pricing and what's going out there. Every week, follow up with everybody that has contacted you for a quote. Out of every 20 leads that have contacted you, you'll book between 4 or 5 just with a simple follow-up. This is already your past marketing. We create a Excel spreadsheet that we can email you guys that creates a list of every single person that's contacted with their first name, their year, make, model of car, how they contacted us, and their contact information. We consistently follow up. All these marketing pulls in the water will not work if you don't follow up. 60% of your bookings will come from actually following up with that customer to get them to be booked in. Yep. So first phase, so go back on the other one. So we're talking about following up. This is where a lot of guys will forget what to do. They'll give the quote and say, no one's booking with me. 2 reasons: you didn't follow up and you didn't sell your actual services. If a customer, and we're not going to really talk about this, this is some common knowledge. If a customer message you for a quote, say I'm doing tinting, I have a 2012 Volkswagen Jetta, I want tinted. If I just say, okay, it's $350 for a full tint, I'm likely not going to get that customer. You want to give them what they're going to get, warranty, shades, available service, then give them price. You want to get them excited. You want to give them all that information and then give them the price and then following up. So the first poll is Facebook marketing strategy. So everybody's on Facebook. My grandmother, my mother, everybody's on Facebook. It is the fastest, cheapest way to get customers without spending a lot of money or spending no money at all. So first, we're going to talk about Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace has declined over the past several months with price shoppers and people that are typically not ready to book and shopping around. Typically, with Facebook Marketplace, for every 20 inquiries, we get 1 booking out of it. This is one poll. So every week, we get 1 booking between Facebook Marketplace, between all our guys. So the different keys with Facebook Marketplace: run multiple ads in different regions. With Facebook Marketplace, you don't want to run 1 ad in 1 region. If you're in Hamilton, run 4, 5, or 6 all around the city. If you're in Toronto, run 4, 5, 6 all around the city. Use different pictures, use different descriptives. Your pictures have to be eye-catching and very attractive because there's a lot of people running these same ads out there. It has to catch someone's eye that they want to click your ad. We need you guys to respond right away as well and follow up and give them clear and concise information. Now, how to make it work better. So just posting on Facebook Marketplace doesn't always work. There's a lot of negatives that you'll get a lot of price shoppers. Again, the ratio of bookings is 1 to 20. That's why it's our first poll. You will get between 4 and 8 per month, roughly depending on how many ads that you get. But again, it's a lot lower booking, but it's one of those ads that we constantly use. So if we have a slower week, we'll follow up with everybody on Facebook Marketplace offer them a $20 discount to get them back into the door. Now, to kind of hyperspeed your Facebook ad, you can actually sponsor your ad. We find that $4 to $5 budget will attract better prospects and create your ad top of the list so everybody sees it. When you respond, sell your services. Do not just list the price. Try to create as much value, sell yourself, sell the product you're using, and sell your past customers as well. You're giving a great product and a great finish for their automobile. Every week, follow up with inquiries. If you have a slower week, literally create a message like we have here at the bottom. Good morning. We've had a few cancellations for this week. If you're still looking to get your be personable, name of the vehicle, tinted, we can offer a $20 discount to fill one of our spots. This, if you sponsor, follow up, and sell your service, it takes you from a 1 to 20 booking ratio to about a 4-20 ratio or 1 out of 5. So you're almost quadrupling your booking ratio from just having better pictures, better descriptions, all that kind of stuff here. Fishing pole number 2, Facebook, Instagram sponsored post. Everybody must have a Facebook, Instagram for your business. It's the first thing someone checks before they even check your website. Running a sponsored ad or post will highlight your service to your marketed area. So going outside that marketplace, a lot of people don't know about marketplace, don't know about Kijiji, but it's going to highlight your ads. Now, no one really does care about your business. So the number one mistake that we see with people that have a sponsored Facebook, Instagram post, no one really cares who you are. No one cares what you do. They need to be rewarded to click on your ad. If you just do a sponsored Instagram or Facebook post saying, my name is Adam for tinting. We are now open for tinting, detailing, wrapping. No one cares. There's a lot of other people out there that do the same service. Drive people to your ad. Drive people to want to contact you. Don't run a sponsor ad with generic information or letting people know about your business. You want to drive people, reward them, and get them to contact you because you're the best out there. The number one way to do this is create a call to action. Make an interested prospect want to click on your ad. There's a couple ways that we can do this. Number one, you can offer Tim Hortons gift card if they book $5, $10, $15. You can also use Automotive gift cards, like you see that banner at the top with the green, or so with the blue button. It says click here to learn more. Offer an Automotive gift card or Tim Hortons gift card to get them to click and to get a quote. Reward your customers, drives incentives. You can also offer a $20 off any vehicle quote. So if you get a quote this week, we're offering $20 off a detail, off a tint, off a wrap. Drive them to click, drive them to create a call to action. Now, you can be a lot more creative with your call to actions. This is just very basic. Again, this webinar can be 5-6 hours in length. We're just trying to give you guys ideas. There's more stuff that you can do to drive more leads and prospect to your business. So just a quick review. Number 1, Facebook Marketplace. Number 2, Facebook, Instagram sponsored post. Number 3 is Kijiji. Now, a few people are from the States that don't have this. Kijiji is kind of coming up again. A lot of people are getting scammed, frauded, having very bad experiences. I know everybody has an experience on Facebook Marketplace that we all have horror stories. Kijiji is kind of coming up. So Kijiji is an online marketplace that has dwindled over the past few years, but we're seeing a resurgence. Prospects and shoppers are starting to jump on a Kijiji again with the highest scam rate in Facebook Marketplace. So Kijiji, it's not totally free in this market. I know Kijiji promotes it as a free classified ad. In the automotive space, you do have to pay for it. Again, you want to run multiple ads in different regions. For automotive ads, you have to pay $19 to $24 just to post your ad creative. Again, use lots of pictures, a great description, and a link to your social media or your website if you have it. Now, with Kijiji, it gets bumped down quite a bit. So if you spend $4.96 to $7.99 per week, you can highlight and bump and keep your ad at the very top. With doing these ads, your booking ratio will be about 3 to 10 just by having the sponsored ad out there. Now, what we found, so we contacted 40 of our Kijiji bookings, 85% said they booked with us because of professionalism and we're listed number one. We were the first ad that they saw, they clicked on, and they contacted for a quote. So Kijiji, you are going to spend between, depending on how many ads, $50 to $100 a month. But again, you're going to get between 8 to 10 bookings on that. If you're charging $250 a car, that's well worth spending that $100 a month on Kijiji just to get those out there. Now with Kijiji, you want to use a ton of nice, clear, clean pictures, have a great description, and where you can post a link to your social media, your YouTube, or your website, make sure you have it on there. You want to respond to your customers right away as well. And just like we talked about with Facebook Marketplace, offer a ton of information, be professional, and be fast and reliable with your responses. Fishing pole number 4. Now, website. I know this is very basic, but you have to have a website out there, and everything kind of falls in line after this. Back in the day when I first started, my first website for a logo cost me $1,000, and my website was about 10 grand. Websites have come down extremely cheap on that. Websites kind of raise you up above that. We just worked with a company, Niagara Coyote, in Niagara Falls, Ontario. He was relying just on Kijiji and just on Facebook Marketplace. After a year of doing our course, he just finally listened to me and put in a website. He doubled his booking ratio just by following these next 2 steps. So like we said, everybody needs a website. You can get a domain on GoDaddy for $1.99. Sometimes if you're a new customer, they'll include a free site. Your domain should be very simple. It should be your name, region, plus the word tint. Example, Tint Pro Hamilton. Niagara Coyote Tint.ca. Make it easy, lots of pictures. Now here you're going to see our website through here. This is our website that we use to test out all the marketing that we give you guys. You can see as a nice flashy picture. There's 2 places to get a quote, then it has some information. This is a simple 4-page website that doesn't have a lot of copy or writing on it, but everywhere it is, get a quote. If you click that get a quote button, a little screen pops up, you type in your name, year, make, model, phone number, and email, and we have someone that gets back to you within 10 minutes of popping that in. Make it very simple. Again, websites aren't expensive. Even if you're not a great computer person, it can take you a few minutes. But again, we highly suggest not to rely on a lot on the Facebook, on the Kijiji, but follow these next few steps if you really want to get a higher paying customer and a higher booking rate. Spend one day. It's New Year's. Not a lot of stuff's going on. Take a few hours out of your day. Get a domain. It's $1.99 at GoDaddy. Set up a website. This is all drag and drop. We built this on free platform just to prove a point. When people tell us that websites are too expensive, we built this for about 50 bucks. The logo probably cost us the most to get that in there. Last one, not the last one, number 5 is driving traffic. We just talked about you have to have a website. It's one of the most important aspects. It's probably cheaper than everything else, but a website is useless if you don't get people to your website. Your website will not work unless you do. This is the number 1 misconception. I had a guy in Hamilton that did our course. His website's absolutely beautiful. It looks 10 times better than the website I just showed you. Our website generates 5 or 6 bookings a day. His hasn't generated 1. It was too much word, hard to navigate, and didn't rank on Google. Once you make a website, it doesn't guarantee you're going to get traffic or people are going to come to it. You need to drive traffic. The number 1 way in this industry is Google Ads. We test this out with this website, with Niagara Coyote. We both tripled our bookings just by using Google Ads. Now, I'm not going to go too deep in Google Ads. That's a whole nother conversation for a different day. If you need help or direction with Google Ads, shoot me an email and we'll send you the proper resources for that. But again, this could be a 5-hour presentation just on Google Ads. So again, if you do not know what Google Ads are, it's an online advertising platform developed by Google where advertisers bid to display brief advertisements, service or offering, or product listings. So if someone types in tinting Hamilton, you can pay those keywords so it pops your website up. Now, here's a couple things that we've broken down with Google Ads. So Depending on your budget, 'cause I know everybody has a little bit of a different budget. If you want to spend $5 to $10 per day, you will get 5 to 10 bookings per week. That is going to give you about 20 to 30 inquiries if you have a clean website. Most tinting companies, shops, run about $1,000 a month on Facebook ads. That is giving them 25 to 30 bookings per month on $1,000 budget. Now I know some of you guys' eyes probably kind of glare back. $1,000 is a lot of money. We understand that. But if you're doing, say, 25 bookings at 250, that's around $5,000 in revenue. If you want to spend $1,000 at 5,000, that's on the low end, right? Now so that's what I'm telling you. Shops are running that $1,000 a month Google ad budget. They're taking away their Facebook ad budget, their Instagram, and their Kijiji. They still have those fishing poles in the water, but again, with Google ads, you get a better customer, you get a higher paying customer, and a customer that shows up because they're searching for your services. Okay, so about $1,000 a month will give you that 25 to 30. That's on the low range. Summertime, we're at 40 to 50 on that. It can even change. So what keywords do you use? Google actually has a Google Ads keyword tool you can use to search keyword and ad group ideas to see what people are looking to search for similar type of businesses. So you actually find what people are typing into Google to find out what keywords they come across. Now, in this business, what we found work is tint, name a city, tint near me, tint shop, mobile tint. So if you're in Niagara, tint Niagara. If you're in Toronto, tint Toronto. Next is referral. So just a quick recap with your Facebook sponsored post, Kijiji, website, Google ads, and now we're talking about referrals. Referrals are your number one. Now, if you're just starting off, you don't have a huge customer base, this one's a little bit harder, but we always want to push referrals all the time. Your number one source of new customers is going to be your past customers sending you new people. Getting customers you have service in the past is the key way to getting more business. How do you get your past customers to refer you? Number one, ask. Ask your customers for referrals. Email, text, call, follow up. Ask them if they know anybody that wants it, a car tinted, detailed, or wrapped. You never know if you don't ask. But the worst thing someone's going to say is no. Ask. We suggest that you contact 5 of your past customers a day and ask. Send out an email once a week to everybody. Mail your past customers automotive gift cards. I'm going to talk a little bit at the top. Reward your past customers giving referrals, whether it's a $10 Timmy gift card, whether it's an automotive gift card. Reward your customers for those referrals. Last but not least is outreach using automotive gift cards. Now, this is a new thing that we started using the last 6 months that has had a huge return on us. Automotive gift cards are a plastic gift card that has your name, your logo, your number on it. It looks like a gift card that is unloaded. It looks like a Visa, it feels like a Visa, and it doesn't get broken like a gift certificate. We used to do gift certificates, but again, most customers, they lose them, they get destroyed, whatever. These are the greatest way to get more business into your automotive business right away. So if you're not using auto gift cards as part of your overall auto marketing efforts, you're missing out on a huge part of the market. From lead generation, referral programs, incentives, and surprise gift, auto gift cards are dollar for dollar the most powerful marketing strategy available to auto detailers, window tinters, wrappers, and mechanics. On average, automotive gift cards generate 2,000 to 3,500 bookings per month, and this is how that we do it. So all the other stuff works, but this is the final thing that drives a ton of traffic and a ton of bookings in your car. If you're married, girlfriend, boyfriend, look in their wallet, see how many gift cards. Open up your wallet right now, see how many gift cards you got over Christmas. These gift cards, you get them branded for yourself. It looks like a great gift card. It creates a more professional look around your business as well and drives traffic into your business. So if you don't know what auto gift cards are, you can go to this link, just automotivegiftcards.com. It kind of explains it all there as well. Now, here is a couple strategies that you can use once you do auto gift cards. Now, I helped write a free report for this company at automotivegiftcards.com. You go there, it's totally free. Pop in your email, and then you can download this or it's also in the comments section of the webinar. If you scroll through, put your cursor down if you're on a laptop, you can download this report right on this webinar right now. So business cards and flyers really don't work anymore, but using automotive gift cards, you can make between $2,000 and $3,500 in services per month. First thing you do is visit 2 to 4 shops per day. When you're driving around, you see a shop, you see a detailing company, you see a wrap company, stop, introduce yourself, give them 5 to 10 gift cards at a $50 value. Again, they reward their customers, they look more professional, they can hand them out. When they offer gift cards, also offer service at a discounted rate for them as well. So their customers get a gift card, they get more valuable customers, you get a lead, and you can do that vice versa. If you don't want to do it for mechanics, wrap shops, detail shops, you can also do hair salon, auto shops, and local businesses. I tested this out last week. I went to a couple local shops here in Niagara on the Lake, and I handed out gift cards. I actually got 5 customers from these gift cards. They had a Christmas special where they spent, if you spent $100, they got a $50 gift card towards my business. So I charged $350. That brings it down about $300 per service, but it's way cheaper than me spending tons of money on Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram ads, Kijiji ads. So I got 5 from a local shop that has nothing to do in the car industry. I stopped in, introduced myself. What I do, I wanted to offer their customers a gift card if they spend X amount of dollars in their shop. Worked out fantastic. Next thing you do is post in local car and community groups that you have 5 gift cards to hand out for tint, detail, or wrapping. You can run contests online, Facebook, give out these. Now, we don't want you to do the $50 mark. You can do about a $25 mark with these gift cards. Next is visit local mechanics and give them gift cards to hand out to their customers. They can also sell them. They can also give them away to their customers at the front desk as well. You can also run a drop box, which is kind of an old school fitness marketing tactic as well, where you create a box, someone fills out, pops their name in it, and they can get a gift card for your services. Every gift card, you get a referral point to that mechanic as well, which works phenomenally well. Now, we created 12 ways to use these gift cards to generate a lot of business, whether it's from selling them, referrals, local businesses, mail outs. You can read this full report. It's actually in this group chat, or just go to Automotive Gift Cards, pop in your email, and you can download that free report. Now, we went through all the kind of different marketing stuff that you can do. It's very basic to kind of take account of what's going on in your business and if you're forgetting anything. We create a little tracker here. It's a very, very basic tracker of what's working, what's not working. Everything we gave you is not going to work 100% of the time. Some days, some weeks, some months, some tactics may work better than others. So we want you guys to always track what's going on. Create an Excel sheet on your phone, on your laptop, list out the strategies that you're doing, and calculate what's actually happening in your business. If you find that Kijiji is working really well for you, spend some more of your marketing dollars on Kijiji to drive more business that way. If you find your referrals are your number one source, spend money on gift cards, whether it's Tim Hortons, whether it's automotive gift cards. Send more out to your past customers. Find what's working and do that. Now, we always want you to be doing marketing. So we always want you to have those 7 marketing fishing poles to track. You always want to have everything always going. If you're fully booked for a week, you want to keep those ads going. But if you're running Google ads at say $10, $15 a day, you're fully booked for a week, bring it down to about $2 a day. If you're fully booked and you have Kijiji ads, you're paying for it to be bumped up, you're paying for it to be highlighted, maybe wait a couple of days before you bump it up or highlight it again. Okay? Tracking, know what's working, and do it. Now, we want to hear from you guys what you're doing. Put these strategies in place. It's about 8:30 Eastern Standard Time right now. Screenshot this. I'm going to record it so you guys can watch it again. Put all this into action. Create a Facebook post, create a GG ad, create a Google. If you don't have a Google account, create your website and get it there. Write on a list of paper 5 of your past customers, text them and email them right now. Do all that stuff every single day. Every single day, do one marketing ad, follow up, and go on. If you have any questions, we're here to help you out. We highly suggest get those automotive gift cards. You guys get a little bit of discount on that as well for being with the Tint Academy, which is pretty cool. Shoot me an email, adam@tint.academy. Next week, we're doing a ceramic coating webinar, which is really cool. We're gonna bust a couple myths with ceramic coating and if it's all hyped, if it's not hyped, or what's actually, because you see a lot of ads and a lot of people are doing ceramic coating right now, what it's actually doing. So guys, thanks for spending time tonight. I hope this helps. I hope you guys got some information. I hope you could apply a few of these tactics right away so you can introduce it into your business, get busier, and make a little bit of money along the way. We want to hear from you. If you're stuck, if you want me to see your ad before you post it, simply screenshot it, email me, and I'll respond within a day to kind of see what kind of change that we can make for that. Guys, have a great night. Have a great New Year's, and we hope to see everybody later.